actors don't receive much of that, which is one of the reasons why they're a little wobbly. Yeah, they don't get a lot of like that testing it live in front of people, that humility that comes with that, don't you? And it's tough. I was talking to another actor, and it's tough because see, I'm a comic who became an actor. I know all the comedians and actors' secrets who's gay. Jamie Foxx. I can only say the name Joe Rogan exposed how Jamie Foxx sold his soul. Hollywood is recognized for his unvarnished and frequently controversial takes. Rogan delved deep into the alleged dark side of Hollywood, specifically focusing on Fox's rise to fame and the sacrifices he purportedly made to achieve stardom. During the podcast, Rogan shared his views on what he believes are the compromises and moral concessions that many celebrities, including Fox, have made in their careers. Rogan stated that Fox, like many others in Hollywood, has to make tremendous personal and ethical sacrifices to ascend the ladder of success. He highlighted the enormous pressure and the lengths to which actors and singers go to retain their standing. Additionally, Rogan alluded to secret arrangements and alliances that celebrities create with big business leaders as actors. It's challenging. You worked out a way to combine three careers. You sing too. I mean, you could do anything. You're a weird guy in that manner. You got a lot of weird talent yourself. You're talking about Justin Bieber and yeah, Chris Brown. Jamie Foxx's career path has been nothing short of spectacular. From his early days on the comedy circuit to his celebrated roles in films such as Ray and Django, Unchained Fox has become one of Hollywood's most diverse talents. But Rogan's words indicate that this success may have come at a huge personal cost. Fox began as a comedian and actor in the 1990s, finally achieving acclaim for his work. In Living Color, Rogan pointed out that these early years were marked by intense struggle and competition. Fox's portrayal of Ray Charles in the 2004 biopic Ray earned him an Academy Award and cemented his status as a leading man. According to Rogan, this period was a turning point where the demands and pressures of fame began to escalate. Rogan suggested that Fox's continued success involved aligning himself with powerful figures in the industry. Cat Williams whispers of extortion over Fox's by mysterious hire use, rattling Tinseltown's core followers ever keen for sensational gossip, are eating up every detail of this interesting saga that looks to have deep historical roots. Cat Williams, famed for his outspoken criticism, released another bombshell, this time targeting the swab. Jamie Foxx Williams has set tongues wagging by suggesting that Fox might not be as straightforward as his public image suggests. An old video featuring Williams has resurfaced, lending even more weight to his bold claims. His name is Marcus Anthony, and he's the only dude signed to Jamie Foxx's label. Check it out, and then Twitter the dude and ask him to see if he doesn't say yes. The dude told me backstage at a show that I can bring him on stage and air it out. But I said no nigger. Williams brazenly alleges that Fox Harbor has a hidden G-side and has been engaging in a passionate romance with Marcus Anthony, an artist under Fox's own label. You know all the comedians. In a following interview, he reaffirmed his views, indicating that he believes there is some reality to the floating claims. Jimmy mentioned his and highlighted that I'm not homophobic. If I were, it could clarify things better. But that's not the case. I don't see why his orientation is relevant. If I misspoke, I misspoke, otherwise, I got it right. People tend to assume I seek to deliver the truth on stage and don't make up stories for shock value. I'm not authorized to recant anything that was expressed in 2010. Howard Stern also weighed in on Jay's query about the choice of name for Fox's radio show, The Foxhole. Stern speculated, I'm guessing we're not on the same side. Here, he seems to be on a completely different team. Though I can't quite say which one, it feels like he's trying to provoke me to gain some spotlight for his channel, and the name The Foxhole only adds to the intrigue recently. The buzz around Jamie Foxx's rumored has certainly generated a lot of chatter. Yet these whispers aren't greeted with the typical shock and surprise that such revelations usually provoke after being suspecting there might be deeper issues at play. It's as if they understand he might have been trying to protect a private part of his life, only for it to be thrust into the public eye against his wishes. Although comedian Cat Williams' remarks about Jim initially seemed to fade into obscurity, recent developments have brought these comments back into the spotlight. The prevailing question now is whether there might be a hidden agenda among some Hollywood insiders aiming to expose Jaime's closely guarded secret. J. Fox and the Django Unchained check. He go see the Django Unchained and see what you think. They offered me the script. I said that dead. This deserves to die. It's a scenario reminiscent of a suspenseful screenplay filled with hidden motives and intricate schemes rewinding to the not-so-distant past. We see another episode in this saga. Jamie was confined to a hospital room dealing with health concerns, sparking a flurry of conspiracy ideas. The wild speculations that arose during that time, read from the bizarre to the sinister, among the more outlandish claims, was the idea that a malevolent force within the entertainment industry had tried to erase Jamie from the scene only to stumble in their dark endeavor as the spotlight returns. To Jamie, his fans are weaving a thread of connection between these mysterious incidents. Their suspicions now lean toward the possibility that the same elusive figure who allegedly tried to snuff out his light might be orchestrating a different yet equally harmful scheme. Could Jamie's apparent revelation be a calculated effort to sabotage his career and tarnish his reputation like the plot of a gripping mystery thriller? Fans are piecing together the breadcrumbs, and it appears that Jamie himself might be a step ahead of them with some intriguing foresight. They did this to Jesus, so what do you suppose they'll do to you? He wrote. The audacity, only the indicated hashtags that accompanied the quote were matched. While this cryptic post surely stoked the pot, it may have been more than simply random observations. Could it be that Jimmy was gently delivering a message about his own experiences? Could he have been hinting to a severe betrayal possibly done by someone he had considered a close confidant? Now, here's where things take a fascinating turn. Some fans suspect that one of the bogus pals Jamie stated might be none other than Sean Diddy Combs. The relationship between Jamie and Diddy covers many years while Jamie was hospitalized, recovering from a still unidentified medical ailment. Rumors arose that Diddy attempted to quiet Jamie, reportedly to keep him from sharing secrets about Diddy and the reputed parties he hosted. Jimmy previously acknowledged to capturing some of Diddy's most famed parties back in the day, but people are now guessing whether Jamie also participated in these wild gatherings. Spurred by a revealing Cat Williams tape, let's explore into Jay's potential involvement in Diddy's lavish gatherings while watching smoke at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And I look up and I see dear Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is, lady. I see, I said, Miss Ruth. You might already be familiar with Jim's frequent mentions of Diddy's legendary parties, a topic that often arises in his interviews. But a closer examination of these conversations reveals a nuanced pattern. When the topic of Diddy's expensive parties comes up, Jamie chooses his words with painstaking precision, as if he's defending a vault of secrets. What's even more intriguing is the careful balancing act Jimmy plays, ensuring he never fully reveals what happens at these star-studded occasions. His remarks appear to serve as both a tempting suggestion and a well-practiced restraint, leaving listeners wondering about the true nature of Diddy's luxurious outfits during Ja's illness. An obscure interview resurfaced, unveiling a surprising revelation. In this interview, Jamie confessed to recording the wildest moments at Diddy's parties. Well, who are you hanging out with? Are you hanging out with Diddy? What are you doing? You know what's crazy? I used to follow Diddy back in the day when Diddy had all of the songs out. This connection had many questioning if Jaime's hospitalization was linked to his recent rev. Marcus Anthony reinforced the statement on his own Instagram, saying Judas showed himself know them for what they are. This has led fans to speculate that one of the fake friends Jaime and Marcus were referring to might be Diddy. As previously stated, Jim used to document Diddy's notorious parties in the past, but he never revealed any compromising information about Diddy. This indicates that Jam is adept at